Yes, hello everyone, welcome back to Newcastle Fans TV. It was Women's Day. We've got clips from the game, we've got interviews with manager and player, and of course we've also got some fun stuff like what's happening inside the ground. This is the third game of the season. They beat Burnley in the League Cup in that horrible rain which I was at home, and of course last week they beat Fylde. There's no club football with the men's, obviously it's international break, so I'm expecting a good crowd today. It's really warm as well, it's 26 degrees, which is madness for September in the UK, but less talking, let's get cannon. So Amanda, who's already been at the Great North Run today, is here mingling, taking photos with fans as well, which is great to see. So she's been a very, very busy lady this morning. 2 places today, 2 sporting events. Credit to her, taking all the photos of all the girls. This is wonderful. This is what our owners are absolutely fantastic doing with fan engagement. And you might have seen that guy before as well. He's Amanda's personal bodyguard who follows her everywhere. You do not want to mess with him. Joined by Joe. Joe, everybody, how are you?
I'm doing very good, Nice to see Amanda here, you know what I mean? War pal Amanda. Nice to see.
I was just saying that off camera, you know. She's been in 2 places at once. Well, she can't be 2 places at once. You know what I meant.
Magic.
She's been at the Great North Run, easy for me to say, the Great North Run this morning, and now she's here.
Bouncing about everywhere. What can we say? Mandy's a magic man. She's got these amazing little transport routes around Newcastle. She just appears. Lovely to see.
Right, so the team news is out. Let's take a look at what Becky has gone with. So there's 2 changes. And I think they look like enforced changes. Emma Kelly is out the squad completely, and Georgia will get her first start of the season. There's also a bit of an injury from last week from Fylde. Bartle's not in the squad, so Naomi will come in and start. No problems with that. No doubt Becky will continue to play 3 at the back as she has done all pre-season and into the start of this new season. And Stoke, who are at the other end of the ground, have obviously a little bit hit and miss. They've had 2 league defeats this season, have beaten Huddersfield 4-0 though, and they've also progressed in the League Cup, beating Northampton. Let's get cracking everyone, let's see how the lasses get on today.
Can I get a refreshing can of Dr. Pepper there, please?
Legend! I see you, Colin. The red arrows that just flew over. Obviously the Great North Run today. You can see the mark up the left in the sky. To my left you've got Adam P. You've got Matty there, chewing his lug off. YouTube corner hour there. Matty won't like me saying that.
Lovely. Good to have.
It's come to Casey Elson. Georgia Gibson's in. 1-0 Newcastle United, and it's Georgia Gibson puts them 1-0 up. So every week we take a look what's on my desk. So we've got some water, camera equipment, media pass. Joe, what you've got? Got the team sheet.
Program, I've got my
got your mobile.
Got my Costa sunglasses.
Costa sunglasses.
My satchel.
Satchel, can of pop.
Refreshing can of pop.
Refreshing. You got your jazzy ID.
Knighted as well.
It's been knighted, and you got a little mic there as well.
I know, my little mic, I've upgraded and stuff, and I'd just like to thank everyone at Newcastle Fans TV and everyone for following me, for presenting us with this moment. I'm extremely proud, and it's a shining moment in my career. Thank you.
Great cross there by Georgia to the edge box. Alicia. Oh, what a finish! What a finish that is! Outside of the boots, makes it 2-0. What a goal! Unreal finish. Brilliant. Georgia Gibson. What a save that is. What a save that is. Perhaps that should have been 3-0, but great save by the keeper. Camera crew are here. It's a fantastic turnout. So many people have turned up today. This is probably the biggest attendance so far this season. G with the corner. Potsy. Half time. Lasses are running in because of the weather.
Newcastle United 2, Stoke City Women 0.
You recognise that voice? That's Husky Jeff. Yes, Jeff, Husky. Oh, G. Good save by the keeper. Rebound. Offside. Wow, this weather. It's thunder lightning here. This is mental. Absolute mental, this weather. Scrambles. The referee has called the players off because of thunder and the lightning. We could have drama here at this game. It's either going to be delayed or worst case scenario postponed. Hopefully it's not the latter. Matty, you probably didn't expect thunder and lightning, did you?
Well, I didn't know. I left the house and I'm wearing shorts. You didn't show the camera. I'm wearing shorts. I mean, it's boiling hot. Come out here. Thunderstorms. Nightmare. Not what you want, not what you need. 2-0 up. Don't want this down, like, but it's looking very likely, I think.
Someone who is wearing shorts.
I'm really scared of thunder and lightning, so I'm shaking in my boots right now. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm happy about 2-0, but panic.
Right, the Lasses are back out play. It's going to resume. The weather's calmed down a little bit. The Lasses are just going for a quick warm up, and then we'll get underway. Oh, it's a great goal. It's a great goal. Stoke have got one back. It's 2-1. I think there's been a misjudgment by the keeper there, perhaps, but Stoke are back in it from nothing. 2-1. Out of 10?
6.
A 6. Just above average.
Not great. That's without considering the price as well. I mean, if I had a £3, it drops it down to about 5.
That's Fergie. Rips it in. Bridget! Goal for Newcastle. Some things never change, and that's a Bridget goal. Great cross by Fergie. Bridget heads it in to make it 3-1 to Newcastle United. That's a Bridget goal. Great cross by Fergie. Bridget heads it in to make it 3-1 to Newcastle United.
Incredible last game, man.
Amber whips it in. Katie Barker squares it. Oh, Casey Elson, keeper saves. Bridget for another one. Keeper saves again. Hannah's been sent off. What the hell for? What the hell is that for? Is it dissent? Well, that has flabbergasted me, like. Right, so it's finished. Newcastle United 3, Stoke 1. Comfortable performance, would you say, overall?
Overall, definitely. First half, strong. Second half, bit sloppy, but pulled it back in. Definitely strong. And no improvements needed, nothing worrying about. Red card, these things happen. Definitely a really good performance from the lasses. Strong to see.
Yeah, it's a great start by Newcastle United women, flying high. Let's get around and interview one or two of them, so let's get to the other ground, shall we, Joe?
Let's see what's happening.
Let's get over there. It's the man behind the PA right there. Unbelievable Jeff. Enjoy that?
I did, yes. I thought we lost our shape and way a little bit like when we went off for the thunderstorm break, but 3-1 win, you'll always take a 3-1 win, won't you, you know?
Andy, all right, 3-1, brilliant win for the team. Bit of dodgy weather. How do you feel it went though?
Yeah, apart from being soaked, we're all good. Yeah, we had a difficult 10-minute spell just after we came back out when we had the little break because of the weather, but we managed to get over it, and yeah, 3 points, so we're happy with that. Bridget's goal at the end was fantastic. Fergie's cross was brilliant, just set her up nicely, but yeah, we just had to see the game out those last 10 minutes. We made a couple of tactical substitutions. You know, players don't like it, but I think they appreciate that, you know, you're coming on for 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes, and they're seeing the game out, and we're getting 3 points for Newcastle United, which is what we're all about.
Right, hello everybody, we are joined by goal scoring machine. These goals that you keep scoring, Bridget, are these just custom to you now?
I like to score a goal every game, so keeping the record going so far.
And how many is that now? Is that what, 5 in 3 games?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just absolutely banging them goals in left, right and centre. And what's your aim, do you have any personal aims this season, like numbers in mind that you want to try and get?
No, obviously I want to go for top goal scorer in the league if I can, but I just aim to get a goal every game if I can. Obviously if I can get more than one, that would be great.
That said about flexibility and moving about, the back three at the back, we've noticed that sort of gets shifted about. What's happening with that?
Yeah, don't tell everyone we're playing a back three. Yeah, so it's one of those where we feel like we want to be quite flexible in possession. So we have a shape that we want to work from, but you know, if Liv Watt plays the ball inside, we're happy for it to overlap, and then like Hannah Greenwood might drop in, or Leash Body might drop in, which then we can afford to push Nom or Jodie if she's on that side out to the wing. So we wanted to be flexible in possession, but really the shape is a defensive shape. So we just want to make sure that we're in good positions when we lose the ball in order to try and pick it up from the press, and in order to, you know, make sure that we can then drive forward. And as you've seen in the first half, I think we got quite a few opportunities from our press and the way that we were set up. So the shape's more to do defensively. In possession, we just want to get the ball down and play. And yeah, a lot of the players the first few weeks I was here were saying, don't worry about formations, we're just going to play football, which they enjoyed, but then they've got to make sure they do the defensive work as well.
The weather conditions, I've got to talk about them, because I don't know what it is about coming out, because the last 2 games here we've just had, I think, seasons of everything. Did you look at the weather and day and thought, oh, it's nice today, it's nice and warm, you know, good sunshine, and then literally an hour into the game, I don't know what happened here, but there was like thunder and lightning, torrential rain. What was running through your mind when that was happening?
I don't really know. Obviously I looked at the weather this morning and seen that it was going to be 20 odd degrees. It was nice and hot, and then all of a sudden heavens opened. Felt like we've just all had a bath out there, so it changed drastically. Obviously we didn't know if the game was going to go ahead when the lightning came, but fortunately it did. So
as well, we noticed obviously there's some cameras being up on the back end there as well. Hopefully going to start seeing some highlights here. You like that prospect of that?
I believe so, yeah, I believe so. We're one of them. Myself and Bex, obviously we're focusing on the pitch pretty much all week, and you know, the infrastructure behind the team, you know, Sue and Mark and everybody, they deal with all the off the field stuff. But hey, I believe it'll be a little highlights package. I think there might be some streaming involved, and things like that. So yeah, things are moving forward and progressing, and we just hope that, you know, that it's one of them, and rather than people thinking I'll just watch it on that, they'll actually think, actually I want to come to Kingston Park and I want to come and watch us play. And then obviously when we're playing at St James's again, if we can get those 22, 23, 28,000 and more in the ground. It'll be fantastic. So yeah, we're hoping that it's going to promote attendances and bring people in, because as you've seen, some of the football, especially in that first half, was really good. So yeah, we just want to build on that. We're still early into what we're doing, and there's a lot more to come from the squad, you know, and I think they realise that, and they've seen it. You know, there've been 3 good tough games, but yeah, we just want to kick on now.
At that stage we were 2-0 up, cruising. Did you feel that the break kind of kick-start Stoke into a little bit of belief because they got a goal back fairly quickly after?
Yeah, I think that plays a factor in it. Just need to be switched on, more like even for them little breaks in the game.
And then of course you popped up with your custom goal as per usual. Killed the game off. I felt 3-1, and if you look at overall the start of the season, Bridget, it's like 3 wins from 3, 2 in the league, and you obviously progressed in the League Cup as well. I mean, what more can you ask so far at the start of the season? It's been a great start.
Yeah, really pleased with the girls. Like, great start of the season in the Cup and the League. So if we just keep it going forward for the rest of the season, we should be on top form.
Promotion?
Promotion, definitely.
That's it. Thank you very much, Bridget.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Brilliant. And what do you think about Amanda being here as well?
Yeah, just fantastic. I said it in the interviews there, you know, the fact that, you know, we could see the visibility of Amanda here and the ownership here is fantastic. And she gave a pre-match chat to everyone before we went out and warmed up. She came in and spoke to everyone, which was fantastic. And, you know, to be honest, we mentioned it when we went in just before kick-off that we wanted to put on a show for her, put on a show for everyone that came, and I think that was exactly what happened, you know, and hopefully everyone can see that. But just the fact that, yeah, her and the whole ownership, you know, put everything into this women's side, that they're the reason why we're here, they're the reason why the girls are, you know, being able to play and to turn into the athletes that they should be. And for me, I've been at 4 or 5 different clubs: Arsenal, Oxford, Nottingham Forest, and I've never seen an owner. But been at Newcastle United 2 months, and I've already met the owner or one of the owners and things like that. So it's a sign of the passion that they have for the club, the passion they have for the city, and what they want to do, and they're doing things in the right way, which is always pleasing to see. And just when you spend any time with them, you just see their love for Newcastle United, and they want the best, whether it be, you know, the men's side, whether it be the women's side. They want the best for Newcastle United, and as I would imagine for the fans, you know, for me as a coach at the moment, I couldn't ask for any more. So as a fan, it must be unbelievable.
Okay, so that was Andy, assistant manager, and Bridget. How did your first interview ever go?
I liked it, actually. I might have spoke a little bit too much, but it was nice. Andy's a good guy. Cheers, Andy.
Yeah, so Newcastle United have won 3-1 today, 2 wins from 2. The league table is now, we're going to pop it on screen. Newcastle are not top of the league because other teams have played 3 to 4 games, but, you know, Joe, you can't really ask after the performance today, 3-1. There was a little bit of a scare when they pulled one back, but you mentioned just before overall that you're happy, but we've interviewed a couple of the lasses there and the assistant, but everyone's in good spirits.
Oh, everyone's in great spirits, seeing all the lasses coming in now. Everyone's smiling, everyone's cheering on what's happened. It's been a brilliant show, like you just said. Little bit of a moment when all the lasses were a bit waterlogged off all the rain. They slipped up a bit. That's fine, perfectly fine. We brought it back and finished the game nicely with a 2-goal lead. Can't ask for any more, especially at the start of the season like that. 2 games, 2 wins, League Cup. Nice.
Happy days, and of course there is going to be some tests with live streaming, so stay tuned for news about that with the club probably within the week. But for me and Joe from Kingston Park, we shall see you very, very soon.